Hey, Pittsburgh Steelers fans, I was watching some highlights of old football games, players on YouTube, and got to wondering who was better for the Pittsburgh Steelers, Franco Harris or Jerome Bettis. I'm old enough and was lucky enough to see both of them play in their prime. I remember Bettis playing for the Rams and for the Steelers. I even remember Franco finishing up a dreadful year in Seattle for trying to break Jim Brown's career rushing record, which he didn't. Didn't make it. But without a doubt, Franco Harris and Jerome Bettis are the two best Pittsburgh Steelers running backs ever. Uh, I was a fan of Fast Willie Parker because he went to UNC. I live in North Carolina and I'm a Tar Heels fan. But he didn't compare to them. So let's look at the stats. Cause stats aren't everything. But let's look at them. Franco Harris, 12,120 career rushing yards, 91 touchdowns, 4.1 yards per carry average. 9 Pro Bowls, 4 Super Bowl wins, no Super Bowl losses. Jerome Bettis, 13,662 career rushing yards, 91 rushing touchdowns, just like Franco. 6 Pro Bowls, 1 Super Bowl win, no Super Bowl losses. If you want to look at the Pro Bowls, Franco's got Jerome Bettis. Career rushing yards, Bettis has got Franco. Although a lot of for Steelers rushing yards, Franco is the career leader because Bettis had several good seasons with the Rams before coming to Pittsburgh. So some of his yards come there. Franco only had a minuscule amount of rushing yards with the Seahawks. I'm a big fan of the big power backs, which Franco was kind of a power back. He was definitely a bigger back, but he got a lot of grief for running out of bounds too much, trying to preserve his body. People thought he was cowardly, but he took enough hits to rush for over 12,000 yards. So he must have been doing some playing. Jerome Bettis, nobody ever accused him of running out of bounds. He was the bus, the ultimate power runner. Although in his younger years he did have some breakaway speed to an extent. Franco's got him. Now the thing I look at a lot in running back comparisons is yards per carry. Franco's got him 4.1 to 3.9 for a career yards per carry average. On a personal level, from the eye test, I was a bigger fan of Jerome Bettis than Franco Harris. Possibly because I hated the Steelers when Franco played because I was a Cowboys fan. But but in all honesty, I have to say Franco Harris was a better running back than Jerome Bettis. Definitely a better uh, yards per carry, more Pro Bowls. He was a very consistent running back. And he was a pretty good receiver. Will always be remembered for the immaculate reception. And I have to give Franco Harris the edge over Jerome Bettis. And of course, that would also make him the best running back in Pittsburgh Steelers history. But I did prefer watching Jerome Bettis play. I like the big power backs that can deliver a blow and absorb a blow. It is interesting they both ended with 91 career rushing touchdowns. But I would like to have Steelers fans and other NFL fans weigh in that managed to see them both play or just have seen highlights. If you had to pick between the two, which one would you want on your team in their prime? And just personal preference, I will choose Bettis, but I do concede that Franco Harris was a slightly better running back. If you want to make a comment, I will gladly reply to it. I'm a former blogger turned vlogger. Of course, I have a full-time job, but I try to do this because I love football. I love talking about football. I like to build a community of people that are fans of football and want to talk about stuff from the past and stuff that's going on now. That's why this channel is called Football Then and Now. I would very much appreciate your support with comments. Hit the like button, ring your notification bell, and subscribe. All that stuff that YouTube wants you to do. Hoping to get a little bit better on the videoing and figure out how to do some graphics, but I'm a low-tech redneck, so it's not my cup of tea to do all this technical stuff, but I'm working on it. I appreciate your support, and thanks for watching this.